What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Sharp Technique. Today I have two more pouches that we are going to be reviewing. I wanted to build one for every day of the week. I showed you guys the first two. Now those were made by Roaring Fire, and those were a lot thinner, almost like a folder style. These are a little bit thicker. They're a little bit more boxy. They have a little bit more room, but these are set up a little bit differently because inside there is only bungees. Starting up front right here, these are my Patch Lab patches that I purchased through Patch Labs. I don't know how familiar you guys are with them. I really love this. This is kind of the breacher dude with the dog. So thought that was really cool. Now inside, now these I purchased off Etsy. These are STW pouches, and I have some neat stuff in here. Starting on the left hand side, I have a pretty nice flashlight. Now this is a Lumen Top flashlight. I really like it because it's more of a flashlight that offers more of a lantern type of feel as opposed to like a throw light or like a typical flashlight. Like this one actually has, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but it's like a fish eye style lens, and I really like it because it's more of a lantern style. So that's that. On the second bungee, I do have my Civivi Elementum. Now this is the Civivi Elementum with the Flightanium scales. These are Terra Firma scales. I really like the green on these. So that's on the second bungee. Of course, in the middle bungee, I do have the Olight. Now this is the 1R, IR, whatever you want to call it, 2. There is a nice little moonlight setting, and then there's the higher 180 lumen setting on that one. So we got two lights, knife. So let's continue. Here I have a lighter. As always, I try to carry a Bic lighter at all times because these are very reliable. You always need fire. You never know when you're going to need it. This is a nice little screwdriver that I got on one of my packages. It's more for glasses. Now I do wear glasses, so I would like to have something like this in every single one of my kits. Just a nice little thing to have. In the other bungee, I have, as always, the Swiss Tech. I really like these. This one's a lot smaller than my other one, but again, it doubles up as pliers, flathead, and Phillips screwdriver. And of course, you know, I can always use this as a wedge since I don't have a wedge in this kit. Last but not least, this is a pretty interesting item. This is actually, I don't know if you guys remember like the claws that you would play as a kid. That's what this is. So let's say I drop something, whether I'm up high or maybe I drop it in a drain. This is a really cool item that picks stuff up. The moment it hits the ground, it opens up, and essentially what it wants to do is it wants to pick something up. So I don't know how good of an example I could give you just off my hand because my hand gives a little bit, but if I come down and it smacks the ground, essentially what it's going to do is it's going to open up. Once it opens up, it's going to grab, and then it's going to be able to pull it up. Now I was thinking about keeping some paracord in my bag for this. That way I could have a way to rappel this down, or I could always use my shoelaces. So I was thinking about those two things. This also came with an extra piece that goes in between. I don't have it right now, but it's basically doubles up as a grappling hook. Maybe if I could find it, I'll show it to you, or I'll post it on my Instagram. This is a really cool item. Again, hits the ground, opens up, boom, picks whatever up that you might have dropped from way up high. Second pouch, same thing. This is the STW pouch. The items that are in here are just a little bit different, but somewhat the same. So there it is. I got these on Etsy, by the way. So first and foremost, let's go right here. I have the Olight baton. This is the SR2. So these were kind of like a COVID special. I don't know if you guys could see the little heart right there. So these were kind of like a tribute. They were donating so many masks to hospitals for the different purchases. So again, moonlight setting, and then I believe this one goes up to I want to say 1,000 lumens. I'm going to have to double check that. And then here I have my free T2 made by Leatherman. Now don't get it twisted, these bungees on the back side, they have like this rubberized grip that really grips your items. So here we have, of course, a knife, and I have a nice little plethora of different points. So I have a wedge here. That would be my wedge. This would be my Phillips, and this is a smaller wedge with the, not sure what this is. I know a lot of you guys probably do know what that is. It's for some kind of a sewing thing, I think. I'm not 100% sure. And then here I have a nice little bead at the end of that. So really nice pocket clip also. I really like these pocket clips. They're super strong. Nothing flimsy about these Leatherman pocket clips. And of course, always keep a nice little Bic lighter in all my kits. And here I have a Victorinox. This was a special edition Gone Fishing. Of course, I'm gonna have my little toothpick. I believe this one is little pliers, little tweezers. Sorry, I said pliers, I meant tweezers. And of course, scissors. You know, can't go without the scissors. And this is just like the smaller Victorinox. And then of course you have the file and a nice little knife there. Last but not least, actually not last but not least, I have here, these are pretty cool. This is a Lumen Top Frog. This also is a very nice tool. I really like that there's a nice little loop here in the middle where I was able to hang this frog, my Lumen Top. Again, probably a nice little, oh, you know what? I actually have these to where I have to twist them and engage them because it does drain the battery. So there's that setting. And then there's, I believe, there's a strobe setting also. Sorry about that. I believe this one reaches, gosh, I want to say like maybe 400 or 500 lumens, this little light. I'll double check that. And last but not least is my Leatherman Squid. Excuse me, I really like this one. This one also does have some pliers. And what I like is that everything else is on the back side. So knife, file, let me see, backside here, nice little screwdriver and wedge. And then up in the front we also have another set of scissors. This is the Leatherman Squirt, sorry I said Squid, Squirt PS4. So these are my pouches. Once again, I did purchase these on Etsy. I believe the guy has a few left. I'm not 100% sure. These are really good zippers. Once again, I always really look for the zipper material. Typically this material is pretty good for the most part on almost all the pouches that I've purchased, but I'm looking for these heavy duty zippers. I could probably list the link of where I got these. I'm not remembering, but I do like that there's plenty of room here, and there's even enough room here to probably put something in between right when I close it. But so far this is what I have. And in my pocket today I am carrying my nice little fidget toy made by Loudy. And on this little corner right here that has the 3 dots, it's a nice little clicker. I have my Spyderco Native 5. I can't finger flick this yet. This thing's still brand new, so I'm trying to wear it in. I've loosened it up, still not able to finger flick. And also in my pocket, I got the i3T. This is a AAA battery style light. It has a moonlight setting, and right away we go up to the higher setting. I don't remember the lumens on this either. I'll list it at the bottom. But that's what I have in my pockets today. Thank you for watching. This is another 2 EDC pouch dumps. I want to be able to have one for every single day of the week, so I'm up to 4. I think I'm gonna build one more, make it 5, and I could rotate them in and out and then really see what I need on a daily basis. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay sharp.